This is the simple SOP which you can follow if you want to warm up your new domains. Like let's say you want to start cold emailing people and you just randomly buy a domain and you just start blasting out like hundreds of emails. You're probably gonna end up in the spam box. Your domain, your IP is probably going to be blacklisted, and trust me, it's not fun. It's like a one-way ticket to hell. And this is a system which I've created, which you can follow to warm up all your email accounts using the power of AI and complete automation. You don't have to do anything. Now, the reason I'm recording this, for full transparency, it won't be free. I'm gonna share with you how you can do it manually. That is completely possible in SalesGen, but that's something which I don't do myself because manual work is manual work and I don't like it. Manual work obviously takes up the time, but the reason I'm recording this is I have leverage because when I buy something, I buy it at scale. When we buy something from our entire platform, like we approach it as a company, we approach it like SalesGen is buying it and not me as an individual. And obviously, because of economies of scale, I get to attain services at discounted rates. So I'm just creating this system for anyone who wants to automate the email warm-up process at rates which are so affordable. You won't find it anywhere else on the internet because it's not possible for you to buy something at this rate as an individual. Now, thousands of people can use this system, and when I make it so affordable, if one person uses it, I'm at a loss. But if 1,000 people use it, it's breaking even for me. So that's the entire concept. Anyways, if you're wondering what exactly is email warm-up, it's basically showing all the email providers that you're a genuine person. Like, let's say I just buy a random new domain for like $10 and I start sending out these mass email campaigns to all the people. All these email providers like Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, they have a very strong reason to suppose or believe that I'm probably a scammer. I'm probably gonna end up doing something fishy or like send random marketing emails. And they're absolutely right for doing it because like they cannot tell who has bought the new domain. So they're extremely cautious. And if you don't build up your reputation with them, if you don't show them that you're a genuine person and you send out emails to people and they actually reply to you, then these people will never know and they probably will throw your emails into the spam or into the promotions tab. So email warming up is basically sending out like human sounding emails which land in the inbox instead of spam or promotions, and people respond to them. Obviously, now common sense, you can do it manually as well. But if you want to do it manually, firstly you have to create like 20 different email accounts per domain. Like let's say you bought sawmill.com for simplicity purposes. That's your domain. And with that you have like one mailbox account. Like let's say your domain is sawmill.com and your email account is sawmill at the rate, like let's say for simplicity purposes, let's say this is my domain like salesgen.com and this is my account sawmill at the rate salesgen.com. For that, every single day I have to send out at least 20 to 50 emails which end up in the inbox and not spam or promotions. Then I have to create 20 to 30 different accounts to send these emails out to, because we cannot send it to like random people because they won't respond. Then I have to log into those 30 accounts. I have to respond manually and I have to do this every single day for weeks. Warming up is a process you never get rid of. Like all my accounts are being warmed up 24/7 because it just builds and keeps the good reputation of your email accounts. So every single day, not only will it take like a lot of manual effort to create these 30 Gmail accounts, you have to spend hours for just one email account. What if you have multiple domains? What if you have multiple email addresses? Let's say I have sawmill at the rate salesgen.com, I have support at the rate salesgen.com, billing at the rate salesgen.com. Then it becomes an issue. So if you want to do manual warming up, that's completely feasible. If you don't have any funds, that's what I would do. because you have to trade your time for money, but it's obviously very time consuming. It takes hours. The other thing is, if you want to like warm up an email account, obviously costs are going to be associated with it. Like when you buy a domain, you don't get an email account with it. And if you want to use like an email account to send out emails with, obviously you can directly use our system. But like yeah, in SalesGen it's completely included. Like you don't have to buy something else. It's included in SalesGen. But let's say you don't have that. You have to use like Google Workspace, and each email address costs around $5 a month. And it's not $5 per domain. Like let's say my domain is salegen.com and I buy 3 new accounts. I use like sawmill@salegen.com, billing@salegen.com, support@salegen.com. It won't cost me $5 a month. It's gonna cost me like 3 into 5, which is $15 a month. So I have to pay for each email address. The other option is obviously you can use like automated warm up tools, but they charge you around $30 to $50 on average. Yes, there are free tools, yes, there are cheaper tools, but they don't work. The good ones which I found, like Warme, all of the company, I don't even know. Lemlist was a good one if I'm not wrong. Basically, on average, they cost between $30 to $50. Some are also like $79. But this is the average amount which I found per inbox per month. Domain cost is pretty negligible, $10 to $20 per year per domain. And yeah, that's basically the cost if you want to do it the manual way. Manual is free, but once again, like all these accounts, they incur costs over time. And this is a quick comparison. Like the reason I'm recording this is not to sell you guys, like it's just to help you, because you have to warm up your email accounts anyway. And if you go out into the marketplace, like you can go to Google, and I promise you won't find something which actually works at this rate. And I know that because like I'm buying it as a company, not as an individual. You can find something cheaper than this. You can find like free tools. Maybe I've tried all of them, but they don't work. And if you're sending 100 emails a day, if you use our stuff, you're gonna be saving like $95 a month, all the way up to like $500 a month if you're sending like 500 emails a day. The benefits of using our system, I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is the exact SOP. And by the way, if you're like a client of ours who has like, we told you explicitly, we're not gonna charge you for like emails or anything. Like we're not gonna charge you for warming up the emails. If we told that to you explicitly in the contract, anything, don't worry. I'm gonna give you the instructions. You can just follow these instructions, and yeah, we won't charge you. But this is a common video made for everyone who wants to warm up their email accounts using automation, using AI. And for that, we have created a system of ours which allows you to have unlimited mailboxes, like literally unlimited mailboxes. You can have 100 different emails. Let's say your domain is salesgen.com, like let's say it's your name.com. You can have unlimited email accounts. If you use Google Workspace, it's around $5 or $6 per email. But you can add like unlimited users, unlimited accounts, no additional cost per inbox. Like we charge, like it's a flat rate. The warm up never stops. It's not like, yeah, for 1 month we build up a good reputation and after that we stop sending out these warm up emails, because then the reputation goes down. So the warm up is lifetime. It's completely automated. No manual work required. You just have to do something which takes you like 2 minutes. The entire like setup, time, everything is just freaking 2 minutes. And AI and our systems take care of everything. Also, if you want us to set up like everything, you don't even want to invest 10 minutes, like 2 minutes, sorry, we can also purchase the domains on your behalf. And the price for the same is going to be $20 one time fee per domain. That is what it costs us. Every single, like if you want us to buy 10 domains, that's also possible. Just let us know how many domains you want. And the flat fee is, it's like you won't find anything as affordable as this. $10 a month per domain profit. And like yeah, we don't make any single profit from this. It's just $10 a month per domain. And other things, they cost you like $6 per email and $30 to $50 per inbox for the automated warm-up software. So that is the system we have created. Once again, like if you do not have anything to invest into this, like that's totally cool. You can just do it manually. It's like, I'm not gonna lie to you and say like it's not possible. It's absolutely possible, but obviously it's much more difficult, time consuming, everything. We set up everything over here, and AI takes care of the warm up, so it's fully automated. Anyways, to those who have decided like this is the right thing for them, this is the exact set of instructions which you can follow. If you're a client of ours who we shared this video with, you already paid us everything, and we just want you to add the domains to our platform so that we can start warming them up, and in a couple of weeks start sending emails with them as well. This is what you have to do. So the first thing is you simply log in to your domain provider if you already have a domain. So in this case, I'm using Hostinger. Any domain provider works. It's the same for everything, like Cloudflare, GoDaddy, whatever it is. It's absolutely the same. What else domain? Like Google Domains, Namecheap. I've not used it. I don't think so. It has a very good reputation, but it does not matter. Just go to the place where like all your domains are, and where you can edit the different types of DNS records. It's gonna look something like this, like manage DNS records. So now that you're logged in, you have to add some simple records, and it looks kind of complicated, I know, but it's actually pretty simple. The only catch is this will be different. Like this number is basically what allows us to verify that the domain which you shared with us is actually yours, and this is going to be different for every case. So you can just simply send us your domain and we'll give you a unique value. So you can like skip out on the first record, and once we share the exact value with you, what you have to do is go to your domain provider, select the type of the document as txt, and then like the host is @ or blank. So it's @ by default, and I'm going to leave it like that. And the value which we share with you, just copy it and paste it. Like we're going to share the unique value with you. Do not copy this one. Apart from this, everything is going to be the same. The next type of record we have to add is come down, and it is mx, and then the priority is 1. So over here, name is @ you leave it blank, priority is 1, not 10, and we just simply copy paste this, copy, paste, and click on this. I've already added the record, that's why I'm not adding it, but if you had to, this is what you would do. Yeah. Once that is done, we once again come down, and from the drop down arrow, the next type of record is once again mx. So we select mx as it says over here. The priority over here is going to be 5, so we change it to 5, and we simply copy paste this, paste it over here in mail server, and click on add record. Once again, we repeat the same process for this as well. The priority in this case is going to be 10. Let's say like this is what it looks like by default. We come down, select mx, the priority is 10, and we simply just copy this and we paste it over here, and boom, add record. I've already added ones like all these records, so that's why I'm not doing it, but this is what you have to follow. The last 3 type of records are once again txt records. So you select like txt from the drop down menu. You select like, once again we have to leave it like blank or @, and we copy this exact thing and paste it. It's like @ by default. If it's blank, that's totally cool as well. You simply click on add record over here. The next type of records is once again txt, and the name is dmarc, and that's what we're going to do. Like let's say this is what is selected by default. You click on txt and paste the value over here, and the next part of the value over here, the value of the text, click on add record. After that, once again, last but not the least, we just simply copy it, and once again the type of record is txt. We select this, we paste it, and after that we come over here and we copy this, paste it over here, and boom, add record. Once all of this is done, obviously like all of this including this as well, once you've paid the invoice, everything, and you've contacted us and we've shared the value of this record over here and all the records are added, you can just simply let us know, and that's all you had to do. Now you might be wondering, like, let's say you're watching this, you're not like a done for you client of ours, and you're just interested in using the warm-up process. What the process is gonna look like for you is you can complete, like over here, I'm gonna add a link for the checkout. You can like decide what exactly you want, how many domains you want, how many, like, do you want us to buy the domains from your behalf as well. Basically configure exactly what you want, the total number of domains, the fact if you want us to set it up for you or you already have domains which we just simply add to the warm-up process, everything. Once you're done with the payment, you'll be redirected to a form. You can configure like the exact plan and the pricing you want. It's just a flat fee, $10 per domain, unlimited mailboxes. Like, you don't have to pay for mailboxes. So just decide like how many domains you want to warm up. Like if it's 5, there is going to be $50 a month. Clear the invoice, and after the payment, you'll be redirected to a form. In the form, you can submit the list of domains and the total number of email accounts you want us to set up. Let's say you have 5 different domains. You simply paste the name of all the domains, and after that, let's say you want 3 different email accounts for each domain, or like 4 different email accounts for each domain. Then you can just let us know what the email accounts will be. For example, let's say your domain is sawmill.com. Something can be like support@sawmill.com, billing@sawmill.com, hello@sawmill.com, sawmill@sawmill.com. Just send us like all the email accounts which you want. And once the DNS records are added, like once we share back the first record with you, which will allow us to identify that the record is uniquely yours, then we will simply just share the thumbs up, or like just the confirmation that everything is ready and you're good to go. You will receive all the email accounts which you requested with the passwords, everything which you can change. You can access them, use them like normal Google Workspace accounts, and everything is going to be done. The warm-up process is going to start automatically, and AI will do all the work for you. It's going to be active. It's going to continue warming up as long as your $10 a month subscription per domain is active. If you have any questions, the sales and community is there for it. You can just simply create a post and drop the question over there. The link for the checkout is either going to be here or maybe on YouTube. So you can just do it, go through it, and yeah, that's the process. Have a beautiful, fantastic day ahead. If any questions, once again, the sales and community is over here. Take care.